Okay. Well, I can barely say good morning still. Oh, I started at 8. You ever buy like a really big box of stuff and you're like, there'll be something in there. There was, but more than anything, it's just a lot to go through. So that's what I've been doing. And it was a lot. I found some good stuff. Yeah, I did. Found some cool stuff. Looks like, just a swarm of paper, boxes, and jewelry. So, but I picked out some nice pieces. I won't waste your time on the crazy shit. Oh, yeah. I do that when I'm playing in the jewelry. I tend to just like put it all on me. I like these. I think these are cool. Poor Roxy, look at her. She's going to fall over. I've got every bead, every pearl, all kind of stuff hung up on that poor thing. And there's more. I just decided I better not hang any more on her. She's probably going to fall over. Okay, first of all, this. I figured it out. I found it. There was similar artwork. Pueblo, Mexico, but big differences in the attire. The giveaway, what really helped me, and I'd mentioned it before, was the brick, number 1. Number 2, his attire. What's he wearing? That belt. The skirt with that belt, right? So, imagine that you are in South America and you move northward. And you're already here and you're building brick furnaces and you're smelting and making gold and other things. And then you come to the Americas. Well, you come to North America and you meet the Mexicans and you meet the Comancheros, not Comanche, Comancheros. They are horse people. They call it not an equina. It's a type of belt that is, it has some type of fur or feathers. Yeah. And as far as the story, my best guess, it's a small size. This is not a big cuff. It's not a big cuff. I mean, I have to squish it on. So who is this made for? I can open it a little, not much because it's thick. It is 1 ounce, 15 grams. It's small. It's small. So it's clearly not made for the chieftain. Is it made for his wife? Or is it maybe made for a young, up-and-coming warrior to show like his path? Because, they're clearly worshiping the strength and the greatness of this being. I'm going to guess is the same cat. Because, yeah, he's got the same big ears as this dude, right? Those circles that, yeah, you've seen those on hieroglyphics. This is clearly lionization of this person. But the cup is so small, it's not for a grown warrior. They weren't huge people, but yeah. I'm thinking it for a young, something that really makes any sense to me for the size of this. So I'm asking $300 for it. I don't mind keeping it. I can't find anything even remotely like this. It took me a long time of digging. The imagery, those round heads and eyes, you'll see that in Pueblo, but you won't see the rest of it. You won't see the garb. You won't see the, it's not called equine. I'm thinking equine because equine, horses. But that horse culture, the Comanche, but yet it has that South American, so they were called Comancheros, not Comanche, but it was, I kind of knew it was, like I said, it was kind of going to be, and the reason is It's sterling, and it's marked sterling. They didn't do that. I'm like, look, I'm looking off into the wild kingdom. Where am I at? Is that better? Sort of. Okay. Yeah, look, I'm like, ah. The earliest it could be is 1850. It's definitely old. I'm not cleaning it. I haven't cleaned it. I'm not going to, because you can still see all the marks where this was done. You can see it. It's an amazing piece. So yeah, it's 1 ounce, 15 grams and some change. It's just, yeah, and I almost thought they were blindfolded at first, but they're not. They're not. He's just wearing something around his head. Yeah. This is my favorite one, though. I love this side pose. And that's the one that helped me. The garb, the belt, the horse's tail. And the walls, the background, the big bones in the ears. It's great. It's got so much great stuff on it. Okay, I'll stop talking about it. 300, and it is yeah, 1 ounce, 15 grams, and I know some change, but yeah, great piece. 43.92. So yeah, 1 ounce, 15.92. So yeah, 1 ounce and almost 16 grams. It's an amazing piece. I'm gonna put it on. Well, I can. I'll wear it for a little bit. Well, I can. What's on me? Oh, from Gina. Thank you, sweetie. I got to be from Tanya. And I thought, oh, this is going to match my ring. It doesn't. I got this from Tanya. And I thought, oh, that's good. I mean, I know I don't not need to be matchy, but I thought, but they're not. This is old. This is not that old. Although that damn pin does stick out the side because it's a brooch too. So I'm not sure. I'm not going to nip it. So I have to be careful when I wear it. I'll be stabbing myself. I'll be stabbing myself. Guys, I found another piece of, I found more amber. Don't ask how. I don't know. Guys, you know, I buy stuff. I'm always buying stuff. This is on cord. It has to have a class. Oh, it's a 70s. Has a barrel clasp. We better take a look at this one because this is a new discovery. So we'll see. Hopefully it's not too bright in here. Yeah, isn't that awesome? I'm in love with that. I'm loving that piece. Yeah, the light's too much. Yeah, I mean, you can see it's working, but yeah. I'll show you. Let me show you. I put a note because I've already had one person come straggling up to my door like 9 something in the morning. I'm like, who the hell are you? They were putting a flyer on my door for there's some church. I was nice. Sort of. I was nice. Not happy, but I was nice. Felt like saying, what in the world is wrong with you? Who are you? I got the Saturday people to leave me alone. Don't y'all start. Okay, so I don't know. It's not very long. Oh, don't even start. I had you in my hand. There you go. Why is it stuck open? Because I got tired of opening and closing it. So I could open it and measure it, but I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna unscrew that thing. This is gonna be close enough. Yeah, stop spinning. Stop, 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 stop. Am I backwards? No. Wow, I'm surprised. It's 20 inches. Doesn't look 20 inches, so no, I'm gonna have to unscrew it. Oh, now that's laid out, it does. Yeah, sorry, no video yesterday. I was feeling puny. I swear, when I got back from giving blood, and they didn't take that much. It's not like giving blood where they take big old bags full. But I felt just wimpy. I just didn't feel good. So I, you know, did the whole electrolytes and had an orange. And okay, we are at 19 1/4 inches. See, it was wrong. It was slightly wrong. Told you it didn't look like 20 inches. Bigfoot has been crazy. I've had to open the door, hence the sweatshirt, because he was making me cold. I went to sleep with wet hair. Isn't that lovely? The squirrels have been going crazy, and he's been chasing them. It's been quite exciting this morning. Okay, so 20 inches on this cute little amber necklace. I don't know. 45. I think that's about right, in line with my other lengths. Lengthless. And you know it's 70, so it's got a barrel clasp. Gives it away. It's a dead giveaway. Why did I pick you up? I know you don't write on plastic. Because I toted my pens off. Oh, you might not watch it, so I won't tell you here. But yeah, the mail. I've been complaining about the mail, right? A lot of trouble with my mail. I put a note on my freaking door. Taping in progress. Do not disturb. Not on the door, but out on the screen, like the first area you get to. Like, stay away from my damn door. Leave me alone. Anyway, so yesterday my husband walks in the door with 3 envelopes in his hand. And I look at him like, those are outgoing. Those aren't incoming. And those went out Monday. Canada. All 3 of them were my Canada people. Like, it's not taking long enough for them to get their stuff. I have no idea. I looked them over. They were fine. I did the refund of the postage, redid the postage, taped them. Nothing's wrong with the sizes. Nothing's wrong with the weight. Nothing's wrong with anything. I've shipped to them multiple times. They're in the mailbox with the flag up. Don't know what to tell you. I don't know what this is. I stuck it on stuff. Oh, I got this from Tanya. They're 3 hung together. I can do that because if I'm going to keep it, what the hell? I think it must be probably some type of a jasper. It's probably jasper, y'all. It's around that tourmaline, that green one. So, oh yeah, the blue one jumped up to jasper. What about you, red? Everything wants to be tourmaline. Everything, but you know, once it's on tourmaline, it could be iolite, it could be garnet, you know, yada yada yada. That one's just glass. Another mystery, like tourmaline, quartz. I like it though, and they're together, so you got to worry about, you know, keeping them together. You got it. You're on it. Here's a weird cat. Found 2 weird cats. This isn't a silver lot, which it would make me angry if it had any real weight to it, but it doesn't. If it had any real weight to it, I'd fuss and complain. But number 1, it don't have no weight to it. Number 2, it's old. It's old. It's very old. Yeah, and what kills me is it has to be tin, but I think it's tin mixed with lead, only because yes, it's soft, but it's not that soft. I mean, if it's tin, it should be able, I mean, it'll bend, like just poke it, it'll bend. I'll show you. Here's a tin cross. Don't freak out, but yeah, it's like, you know, 999 fine silver, it'll bend. It's as old as dirt. I don't know why I've kept this thing probably for 30 years. I like it because, you know, my ancestry, other than Native American, is Celtic. So yeah, I'm a mutt. But I know that's really super, super antique. Nothing on it, but it's tin. This, it tests tin lead. It's not any silver. Some alloy, no markings, but the old C-class is one of them old funky ones. It's got a big old arm though. It's not the one with no arm, but it's got that big giant arm and it barely moves. And it's, you know, it's not perfectly, you know what I'm talking about? They're not perfectly round. They're kind of funky, fat, weird looking. So it's old. Don't know what it is. An alloy. Let's call it an alloy. It's in no way, shape, or form is it silver. It's hard. It gives, but how in the hell did they do this filigree with this material that is so hard? Because the material is hard. It's not real soft like silver. How did they do that? Look at it. How did they do that? I know, very carefully, right? Oh, it's definitely extremely vintage. I would not say antique. No. Definitely during a time when ladies had someone help them dress, because me personally would have a hell of a time. Well, there's that trick you do with the piece of tape to get your jewelry on. I saw some girl do it. I think it was on one of those how-to channels. I think she was in Thailand or Vietnam, somewhere over there. Yeah, I watch weird stuff. What can I tell you? I enjoy other people's cultures and what they're doing. What y'all doing? What y'all doing over there? So I'm going to say it's a 7.5. Easy. Yeah, because look at that, how that's done. I just can't get over. Yeah, that lasted what, 2 days? How in heaven's name did they do that with this alloy? Maybe when it's hot. I can't imagine a sand form this fine. Something I didn't think about. I wonder if it has any indication of land being in sand. It's a lot of like puddling kind of thing going on here. I'm just looking for any evidence of how they did this. It's very rough. You know, when you solder something, how it'll look, that puddle. It's kind of like that. Anyone wants it, I'll do it for 20 because it's very old. It is extremely pretty. I thought it was silver until I tested it. Because it even has that little bit of a old yellowish tinge, like 800 silver. I thought this was 800 silver, maybe 500, but it's not. Nope. All right, I quit talking about it. But yeah, I get fascinated with pieces like this. I gotta know. What is it? Where'd it come from? How old is it? All right, so I better write 20 on here. I'll forget. Yes, Psycho. Yeah, I was on there breaking up old chicken wings from last night for that crazy dog this morning. It's just so full of himself. I'm like, well, maybe if I give him something else to eat. I think that just charged him up some more. There's another old brooch, an old sterling one. I think this one just says sterling. Oh, this is that Burks one. It's BRKS, Burks. Yeah, it's this old Burks, sterling. That's all it says. Again, you know, this thing is probably, yeah, this is going to be late 40s, early 50s. It's sterling. It's marked. It just says Burks sterling. But yeah, that's why I was saying about the age on this. When did they start using actually sterling? When did they actually start putting sterling on their pieces? And that was the first thing they did before they ever did the 925 or any of that mess. So that's the only way I could really place it once it was in North America. You know, when did this happen? So yeah, this is a BRKS, it's Burks. Again, see the imagery is very similar with those tulips. It was, you know, the symbolism, prosperity after World War II. Yeah, it's all about growth, prosperity, and silver was available again because during the war, they, you know, couldn't use as much sterling as they wanted. This looks like a stamped piece to me. So on this one, yeah, I'll do 30 on it as well, on the Burks. I know it might stand for something else, BRKS. I've always just called them Burks because I've had a lot of their pieces. That's the only one I got left. Only one I have left. I mean, I've got some ginormous sterling floral brooches, but as far as what I'm selling, I think I've showed this before. I dig this. I do dig this, and it's not too heavy. I have to look for the rhinestone, which I love that they made this piece that way. Of course, it's got to be shiny. Without the rhinestone, you wouldn't know where to open it or close it. So, because it's so incredible. Look how they made this thing. Look at that. You want to talk about a fabulous mid-century modern bracelet. Oh, it's just metal. Nothing fancy, but it wasn't. That's not what that was about. It wasn't about being fancy. It was about the shapes, the dimensionality of things, the shape. And man, they really outdid themselves on this one. This is a cool, funky piece. Let me find the rhinestone so I can get out of it. There's a rhinestone right on this one clasp. Otherwise, you wouldn't know where to open it because it's flawless. It's beautifully done. It's just metal as far as I can tell. Well, it's not magnetic. Don't know. Could be silver plate. I don't know. I never really cared. Up to this very moment, I assumed it was magnetic. It's not. I don't know what it is. Don't care. I love the form. I just think the way they did these pieces. Great work, isn't it? Just fantastic. I love it on. It's neat. It is just one of those ones that just, yeah. Really super cool mid-century modern. Love this piece. Love this piece. My silver and black obsession that I had for a long time. I wore silver and black constantly. It was easy to go to. Like I was showing you, like putting those necklaces on real quick. Throw them on, a couple of longer ones. You're good. You're good. Hit the door. You're good to go. Black suit jackets. It is so easy. He's got his blanket. That dog does out there in the yard. He's going to lay there. No, there's bird feeders. He's after the squirrels. So yeah, you do got your one little, I don't know what it's made of. I don't care. Yeah, it's got my smudgy little fingerprints all over it. It shines up. I don't know what to ask for it. I adore it. I think it's worth a lot more because I recognize what this is. This is just great. Just mid-century modern, and it's just absolute funkiest. I'll do it for 25. That's a steal for this. This is a cool piece. This is a really cool piece. I love it. I don't have a big enough a bag. You're not going to be enough either. Yeah, you guys know, you see my shipping. I recycle every little bit of any little thing I can, as long as it's clean and it don't stink or nothing. What's in the Macy's box? Oh, I just wanted to show you all these. You know, I love my Barsano, right? Like I had these. I never did go back and try to get rid of that streak. I really didn't care that much if I kept these. This ain't the one with the streak, but this is a Barsano. That pair, they're sitting here. Those are my like to be done things. I got these from Sue, and of course she didn't say what they were. I knew what they were on site, so I get them and I look, and I'm like, oh booger, there's no signature. I know they're Barcelona's. Luckily, they come with this badass pendant and they've got the original sticker on them, made in Israel. So I know if I pull that sticker off, that writing is Varsano. You've got to have big old earlobes like me to wear these because they're clip-ons. I adore these. I don't even know what I paid for them. I don't think, thank God they're Varsano. No, they ain't gonna break. Not a chance in hell. But even my big ears, when you put them on, so they want to fall forward. So you have to put them on super close to your face, as close to your face as you can get. And there you go. I told you. See, I forget who it was told me, Don't feel ashamed of your big earlobes. I'm like, I'm not ashamed of them. Oh, I love my big old giant earlobes. I can wear the biggest, most fabulous earrings. Are those great? I need a chain for this. I know, isn't it fabulous? They're great. No problem. I need a chain for that. I know, I'm just playing with y'all. Sorry. I got this from Sue thinking, you know what, because all that weight is split up into two pieces, maybe it won't be so heavy. And I knew the cuff would fit. I could tell by looking at it that the cuff could fit. It's the old Texaco stuff. You know, I love this shit. It just always ends up being too doggone heavy for me. I keep trying. I've even had some pieces sized. The cuff does fit. The cuff does fit. Yeah, it's heavy. I could wear the cuff. I could. My thing is, I'm kind of a purist when it comes to china, to porcelain china, and to jewelry sets. I don't believe in breaking them up. I don't think you should break the sets up. I think it's your little lot. This is the problem. The cuff, no, I can wear it. It's fine. No problem. Is this monster? Yeah, it's heavy. It's really, really heavy. I did rock it around the house for a couple days, you know, off and on. I really wanted to keep it. I really want to wear it because it's fantastic work. Yeah, they did that. Isn't that cool? Yeah, no, that doesn't. No, and it's not pieces. No, they did that. Look at this. Look what they did. That's some skill there. I know it's probably got all that right, and it's probably got a bunch of stuff to say. I didn't even look, honestly. Yeah, it's the TH dash some number. Probably Mexico. It's all real black up in there. Then it's got 3 initials I can't read. And then some other stuff I can't read. Deep, like really deep imprint, you know, stamps. Let me go up, see if I get something here. That might say J. I don't know. It's just too deep. Yeah, it's like the TH and the number, but those other stamps are really, see how they're black, how deep? They're really like a deep stamp. Can't read them. That's just the joint. So there's a joint here. So when you push this button and slide it, when you just push the button that way, really smooth. So there's your joint to get in both sides. You know what? I forgot to see what I paid her for this set. I don't remember. So anyway, think about it. Email me if you're interested. I'll go look at my invoice and find out. I would like to keep the cuff. But again, I don't think this set should be broken apart. I just don't. I don't like to break up sets. I don't. I'm that way with porcelain china, like with your dinnerware. Don't break up sets unless you already have like a service for 12 and you got extra pieces, or you have a service for 8 and some stragglers, not enough for like 12. Fine, sell those. But I don't believe in breaking up sets of porcelain or jewelry. Yep, I still have this. It's sterling silver with brass. It's all Mexico. I don't know if it says a damn thing, honestly. Excuse my French. Yes, I know. Lizzie, I finally screwed up and dropped the big one the other day. It surprised me as much as y'all, trust me. I mean, because I've done public speaking for most of my professional life. And so, yeah, I can control my language. 14.11 ounces on this. I mean, my ounces would not be big. Grams. Can you imagine? 14 ounces. Are we still talking silver here? Okay. I'm not rubbing this damn thing again. We already did that. You know, guys, at this point, I've had this. I've given it away. I've gotten it back. No, it wasn't a return or nothing like that. And I'm like, I really like it. I will end up squeezing this. So 25, or y'all will find out in coming days What happened when she squeezed it? I've cracked them before. But I'm at the point now, I don't want to try to keep selling this piece. It's a good piece. It's a really pretty Mexico bracelet. 25 is a really good price for it. It either sells or I'm squeezing it. I'm just done. And if I break it, it goes to Sergio with scrap. I had another amber and silver bracelet, but it was a lot flatter, more modern, not as heavy. I think it was like 20 bucks or something. That's been many moons ago. This one, I never looked for a mark on it or nothing like that. Yeah. Just looking just to see if there's anything other than the sterling. I already tested it for sterling. It's obviously sterling. I already tested it. I'm just curious if it had any initials or anything else on it. It doesn't. But I thought with all the amber going on, didn't I have like another pair of amber earrings or something I ran across? No, I sold them. Okay. Amber. Sterling. I don't know really how he got mixed back up in the group, but since he's here, we're going to look at him again. He's here. Why not? We're upside down. Okay, we're at 7.5 inches from loop to toggle. So yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't go bigger than 7.5 on this one. Would you like to see it glow? Would you like to see it glow? It's like I'm on a repeat here because I've done this piece before, but we'll do it again by Joe. By Joe, we'll do it again. Damn it. There you go. There you go. I don't have an earthly idea. It's a nice one. It's a good weight. The amber don't weigh anything. So what does this booger weigh? 18.11 grams. So yeah. I'd pay 40 for it. I might have, to be honest with you. I very well might have. I don't know. To try to pick out one amber bracelet and my mountains of invoices. Good luck with that. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't know the price on that big old hunk of sterling. I was playing with it. I had it on again this morning before I made the final decision that no, you can't keep it, goofball. I think this is all plastic. Well, that sounds like glass. Looks like plastic though. Oh, look, it goes with this bracelet, don't it? It does. What am I wearing, by the way? Oh, don't knock off your cute earrings. Oh, and glasses. Hi there. Okay. What am I wearing? Oh, you'd think I'd get sick of stuff like this being from Florida, and I have more seashells than Turner's Little Pills. Hey, it's dark in here. Isn't that the prettiest Eye of Shiva you ever saw, though? I've seen a lot of Eye of Shiva shells, and this one I thought was just spectacular. So yeah, and look, they took strings of little tiny shells and they twisted them. It says all shell. They even used a little mother of pearl button. I think it's cool. I like it. Honestly, I was gonna replace it and put it on sterling. I thought, you know what? It's pretty on the shell. It's because it's pretty on the shell. I like her. I like her. I think she's really exceptionally pretty for a Shiva eye. The Eye of Shiva, she's gorgeous. It's one of the prettiest ones I ever saw. Did they put a little stone down there? Oh, they did. Oh, how pretty. There's a little pretty crystal or rhinestone in there. Maybe it's not glass. We shall see. It is glass. It's actually not reading anything. There it goes. It's glass. It's still neat that they did that. See it? It's so pretty. I don't know. I think I paid 15 because I just was enamored with that show. And I thought, I'm gonna make something else out of it. But then I saw all the little baby shells on here. I thought it was really neat. So yeah, I paid 15. You can have for 15, or it'll just stay with me. What else am I wearing? We saw this one already. This is copper 14 karat gold. I think they did that thing where they shock it. I watched them doing it with these big blocks of, I don't know if it was some type of acrylic, and they would like, they did it in a electron colliding place, not a giant one like CERN, but there's a whole, there's thousands of those places. And they would take and shoot it with those protons, and it would cause the natural fractals that everything's made of. So of course they would hit it with the, I think they were using protons. They would hit it with the protons, and then for some, they would, after they were done, they would like reach and they would like pop it with something, and it would do the most amazing looking forms. Sometimes it just looked like lightning, sometimes it looked like trees. I have to find that video. That was really cool. Yeah, so it's copper. This 14 karat, I liked it. It's just simple. But yeah, that tested 14 karat. These are all gold. This is, I wasn't going to change the chain because this is twisted. They put the two colors together to coordinate with this. And then that's sterling. I just love it. I like it. No one liked it. I'm going to keep it. It's cool. If you want it, you know, I forget what I was asking. I have no freaking clue. I think 30. That's a lot of gold on there. And besides, it's just the artwork. It's just, yeah, this is a really neat one. That's a cool one. I keep bumping these. All right. Where's my other one? Yeah, I'm so excited about these. I am so happy. I just love Orsano's work. Just love his stuff. Love it, love it. What do we got? I told someone I'd bring some rings. So where are some rings? Not this one. Oh man, you know, here's my issue with these old pawn rings. I've had this ring so long, and I said I would never get rid of it. Ashley, you know what's coming. This is an old pawn. This is, oh, and I don't know what that is. I don't know. It's not testing, but tried again. I recalibrated this goofy thing this morning. See, it's just glass. It's saying it's just glass. I remember being told something about this stone was some type of, it was a type of turquoise, that it was a gemstone, but it's been so long ago. I mean, it's been so long ago that I don't remember. So I'm gonna have to talk to someone in Native American jewelry. I love old pawn rings. Here's another one, an old pawn ring. This one looks like, I just bought this one because I love old pawn. Yeah, this says it's tourmaline. Actually, it's keeping going. The tourmaline. Is it open in the back? No, so I won't really be able to tell by a light. We're gonna have to just call it tourmaline. It's not onyx. I just got this, and I only bought it because of the setting, because I recognized it. Yeah, it's old pawn. It's old pawn. Just let me enjoy my well. Where did I put the rings I brought? I brought rings. Someone asked for rings. Hang on, I can pause. I've paused several times already. All right, you guys are gonna learn about these rings right along with me. I did rub this one. It didn't even, the 10 karat didn't even hold. But it's interesting because it has a, obviously it's a lab created ruby, obviously. Oh yeah, my old pawn rings. I'm a creature of habit, what can I tell you? Let's see. I know I have the ring thing here. I just had it in my hot little hands not that long ago. How do things like just disappear, especially something that large? Don't answer that. Yeah, this is a costume ring. I have sterling rings, so we're just going to do this one because it's in my hand. It's 7.5. Yeah, it's coming up. It's a lab created ruby, and I really expected these to be just, you know, glass CZs. I think there's some type of simulated diamond, only because they're testing up at iolite instead of just glass. So it is a lab created ruby. There's no way it's a real ruby. I mean, it's testing ruby. I'm not surprised. I can't read what it says in there. It's got some writing, but it didn't, you know, I tried to rub test it on the gold, just try to determine what plating it is. It could be, you know, the tin even didn't hold. So, you know, it's a cute little costume ring. It's really pretty. It's definitely would fool you. There's no, let's get the monster away from it. It's intimidating, my little ring. It is convincing. It is. It's a little big. There we go. It is convincing. It's a pretty ring. $10. It is lab created ruby, and I think those are simulated diamonds, and they got decent cuts. I mean, considering I couldn't get it to rub any actual gold, yeah, it's got something. The stones are nicely cut in here. 1, 2, 3, 4 on one side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the other. Fancy cut. It's a pretty fast cut. It's a pretty stone, but it's too perfect. I mean, obviously, it's a lab created ruby. $10. It's a cute ring. Man, I would wear it. Honestly, I would. I don't wear small rings, but if the time should arise that I wanted to wear gold and red, I would wear it. No one's gonna know the damn difference. This is one of my personal rings. I have 2 of them. When I was going to bring gold back into my wardrobe, it didn't happen. So this one is a Swiss blue topaz. This is vermeil. It's Swiss blue topaz. And I found out that was not simulated sapphire. That is actually, the blue is also topaz, because I finally found my paperwork on it. And then all those teeny, 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 tiny topaz all around it. Or is it not? Not this one. No, this one's just silver work. Let me double check. It's a really pretty ring. Really nice gallery on it. I mean, it's new for all intents and purposes. I think I might have worn it maybe half a dozen times. And Mike say it fits my 6.5. I bought it for me. So you need to bring some gold into your wardrobe. You really do. See, I'm shrinking. I'm the incredible shrinking woman. Yep, doesn't fit that one. So, okay, it likes this finger better. Feels odd on this hand, but okay. So I'm gonna guess it must be a 6.5 by the way it's sitting. Yeah, dead on the money, 6.5. Yeah, I bought it for me. It's really a beautiful stone, and it's natural Swiss blue topaz. And those are actually turned out, those are not. I thought they were blue sapphires, but they're not. Those dark ones are also just the dark, I forget what they call them. Some name, some exotic name from wherever those stones are from. I don't remember, I don't know. But yeah, you can see. But yeah, they are natural stones. What a gorgeous setting. I mean, it's a shame. I just never wore it. I wore it a few times because I'm like, and I wore my gold chains. I tried to do the gold thing and it just didn't stick. Yeah. And a really good price on this one. It's basically what I paid, $80. That's what I paid for it. And I had a discount. I had a discount. I don't know if you want to care to weigh it. I don't think anything like that. I love peacock quartz. It's one of my favorite stones. And I've had about 6 of them over the course of like a year. Every time that I would see them available, I would buy the peacock quartz and they would sell as fast as I could buy them. They would sell. So I saw this one and it was more. I mean, it was more than what I had been paying for just the peacock quartz, but it had all my favorite stones because it had the peacock quartz and it's got the Tanzanite, the amethyst, the peridot, topaz. It's just, Yeah, peacock quartz is actually natural. It's not man-created. Peacock quartz, it's beautiful. And with all those other stones around it, it was just, I found the ring mesmerizing, and I like the setting. It's like reminded me of a lily pad. Yes, I know, I'm a weirdo. Oh, what else is new? I liked it. I just liked everything about this one. I did wear this one a little bit more than the other. This one's an 8, so I could wear it on my middle finger. It is really pretty. I love this ring. I just don't wear it. And it's even silver. So I have no excuse. It's not vermeil, it's sterling. Yeah, you might get kicked to the curb. Amber, you could get kicked to the curb for this one if I don't sell it. This one's loaded. Loaded. I'll double check. I'm pretty sure I remember what stones. It's Tanzanite, and the see, peridot doesn't test, so we'll see if it likes it. Yeah, it shows up as amethyst, the green. Yeah, that one's, I thought you were Topaz. Be still. It's hard to get these little stones. Bear with me. Come on, keep climbing the chart there, buddy. It's showing emerald. Come on, yellow. It's hard to get on these little stones. Yeah, I think that green one is a peridot. The yellow one. It's all want to stay around amethyst. The Tanzanite won't. It'll jump. So will the amethyst. Everything's showing up in amethyst, honestly, at this point. They're all right there. Amethyst. I know this other one is Tanzanite. Yeah, that's Tanzanite. So yeah, I think I was right. Peridot, Tanzanite, amethyst. What is the yellow one though? I thought the yellow one was topaz. It's not going up. It's slipping off. Quit slipping off. All right, well, since it's showing up as amethyst, I'm gonna just say the yellow one. Oh, it's probably citrine. Yeah, it's loaded. That one is. Yes, it's a nice ring. I just love that peacock quartz. I mean, it's just so pretty. And it's a natural stone. They are natural stones. They're not lab created. It's such a burst of color. Just such a pretty ring. Yeah, this one I'm doing 90 on that one. Just, what? Goofy girl paid for them, which I thought was good prices. They were actually, I think I got them for something like 30, 40% off when I got them. So, okay, so we're gonna examine these rings together. Oh, this is my ring. I never squished it. I never squished it. Too small here, too big there. I know. It's 40 bucks. I know it's a little slip of a ring, but guys, it's stunningly beautiful. I just love that bypass design. I love all the gemstones. I love the way it sits on the finger. I haven't squished it. I haven't had the heart to squish it. I thought, well, I could just have it sized, but what's the point? I'll test all the stones again. Don't just wiggle on me and drive me crazy. And that one's amethyst. Come on, quit slipping off the stones. Quit slipping off the stones. The thing has died on me. Everything is tourmaline. I have used it a lot this morning, so I've killed it again. I've killed it. Yeah, it's not even moving now. Yeah. No, I know damn well. So let me just thank God. I hope I have nothing else to test because I know what that ring is. I bought that ring and it just fell. Get back up there. Hang on. I will pause y'all while I recalibrate this. I won't make you wait. You're supposed to. Okay. Yeah, recalibrated it. I got a lot. Okay, so there's some rings in here. This just looks stamped to me. It's supposed to be sterling. And is this stone or is that just enamel? I'm gonna call it enamel because I see a couple tiny little spots. Maybe not bad, really tiny. Yeah, this looks big time stamped and rolled. So I wouldn't consider this like a Native American made ring or anything to the stretch of imagination. No, not at all. Looks more like a tourist stop trinket to me. That's what it looks like to me. Don't tell me you do not have your paper towels. These people are sick of looking at your ass and walk into the kitchen. Good. You don't have to look at my butt walking to the kitchen. Yay. Yep. Well, at least it's sterling. Okay. Yeah. You know, it reminds me of stuff made me so ill, made me sick to my stomach when I was young and we went up to Blue Ridge Mountains and we went to Cherokee. Pretty disgusting. It was pretty disgusting. I'm like, this is not the place my grandma told me about. No, it was pretty sad. The guy staying outside. I'm like, dude. So sad. Yeah, I was pretty disgusted. 6.7 grams. Yeah, it's a tourist piece. You know, this thing probably like what, 70s or something. You can see this on one of these. Come here, buddy. On one of these, there's a tiny little, you can see a little spot that tells me that's not stone, that it's probably enamel. Now I can't see it. I saw it with a loop. No one's gonna see it. If they get that close to your finger, pop them. Is that it? Or am I seeing things? Am I hallucinating? Yeah, both of those, like right in the middle. There's some wear, but it looks sterling underneath, which is a good thing. $10. $10 for the Indian ring. It's not Native American. Yeah, it was stamped and rolled. Maybe by Native American. I wouldn't think so. I think it was just cranked out for the tourist store. This says, yeah, we're doing this together. I have not seen these rings. I just got the package last night and was not really into looking at it. It's got a weird symbol and then 925 and another symbol that I cannot read. It's got maybe an initial with a circle around it. It's got an interesting design. Let's see if there's anything on the bottom rung here because it does have two bands. Pretty cool. I was like, what was a can opener? No, Mel, it's not a bottle opener. It's not a beer bottle opener. Interesting design. So I guess you could wear it either way. So it's solid and it's open. I think it's somebody's signature on there. It's just an initial, but it's just a little cute little sterling ring. It's a cute little sterling ring. I know I have other rings that didn't sell. They're here somewhere. I will eventually find them and drag them back around again. Okay. Hi there. Okay, well, that's a good thing that we have blue. So that's good. Because that one bracelet came out of one of those sterling lights, and it's not, I mean, it's an alloy. I don't know what that bracelet is. It's cool. I don't know why I do that. Why don't I just put it on the ring sizer thing and be done with it? It is sitting right at a 6. But you know, your finger is more pliable because it's sitting right at a 6. Yet I could almost get it in my 6.5. So yeah, I don't know. It's a nice ring, actually. I'm going to say, looking at the design on the edging, it's rope work, not beads. So if I were to pin it on a culture, I would say Native American. I wouldn't say this was Mexican at all. It doesn't look Mexican. 5.34. I do like it. Kind of like wearing 2 bands, right? Why can't I have a smaller? It would be one of those good rings that you wear up high. It's because it's got that look. Yeah, I do like that. I did 15 on that one. It's a cute ring. I need to bag this little booger. Wow, big bag for the booger. Tell you what, let's put homeboy in there with him. Oh, not you, not my pretty ring. Nope. What else we got? I know I saw some other rings. This is interesting. I have no idea unless it's this jasper. This looks Mexican, the design. That stone. That's a stone. It's gray. See if anybody's claimed it. So it's worn really smooth. It's a pretty large ring too. Pretty good size on this bad boy. Not a mark on it, not a thing. Nothing. It's worn smooth, which is cool. It's old. I like that. Old is good in my book. Let's see what we got, if anything. Yeah, it's some kind of quartz. I don't know. It's a gray stone, but it's not glass. It is reading as some type of quartz. I'll be like Liz. She calls everything Jasper. I haven't even cleaned these guys. Nothing. I don't clean the silver usually, but I usually will clean up the stones a little bit with, you know, just a little bit of moisture and just a little bit of, you know, just a little cleaning up, just to try to bring the color out and see what we got. I don't have any water handy. Certainly not putting alcohol on it. So let's just rub it and see if we can get, because it wants to look a little blue lavender to me. To the eye. Can't really see it on camera. Yeah, it has some pretty color to it. Okay, we're just gonna call it Jasper, I guess, guys, because it's just coming up as what you'd expect. Maybe now that I cleaned it, it can get a better read. Yeah, it's quartz. It's some type of natural stone. It looks like a big boy. It looks like a good size ring. Man, I have no, oh, I'm sorry. I have no spatial perception. It's an 8. I'm like, that looks like a big ring. No, see, it's loose as hell on my 8. Look at that. It goes on my 9. So, no, I knew it was bigger. What's up with you? Anyway, why are you stopping at an 8? It says 8, but it's bigger, guys. This is an 8. It is loose. This is a 9. It fits my 9. It's the size. Yeah, it's a 9. Try my other 8. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to say it's a size 9 all day long. I don't care what that thing says. It's a size 9. I like this one. It's a really neat ring. I wish I knew, you know, I do have a book. I just haven't really studied it in a while as far as my stones. Because, oh, look, now you can see the blue. Huh. Now I'm curious about this, more curious about this stone. Yeah, I don't. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of blue in there. And a lot of silver and blue. Oh, this is lapis. It is filthy, guys. I mean, filthy. You know, a lot of lapis does have gold and silver veins in it. And I'm seeing a lot of blue in there. A lot of blue. I want to clean it. Sorry, I'm cleaning it. Yeah, what a difference a little bit of cleaning will make. I come ahead and clean the other ones. What did you do with it, you psycho? Yeah, what a difference. Yeah, now you can see the blue. I'm going to do 20 on this ring. It's a nice ring. Really nicely built. So obviously old. Obviously artisan. I like that blue. I like that stone. You can really see the blue coming out in it now that I cleaned the gunk off of it. It's amazing what just a little bit of TLC will do. Yeah, 6 on the money, 6 grams on the money. So yeah, I think, yeah, it's a 9 all day long too. There's just the one we had to debate about the size. Yeah, this says 8, bite me. It's a 9. It's a 9. Okay, yeah, I think I said 20. I'll stick to it. I said 25 on that one. I can't figure this one out. I just scrubbed it. It didn't come off. I almost thought it looked like somebody wrapped it in belt and that stuff like you put on balloons. Or see, it looks like it's tucked. Don't look like it has something wrapped around it. I scrubbed the crap out of it. I dug at it with my, come on, focus. Look, I already feel weird enough without you being unfocused. Okay, I've scratched at it. I've cleaned it. It doesn't come off. I don't know what it is. What will beep like for metal on this? Because I was reading this glass. Actually, it came up a little above glass. Where do you guess? Guess where? Tourmaline. Come on, wiggle worm. Where you really want to? Yeah, I hit the edge. Is there an open back? Interesting. Let me see what this back looks like. It looks black. Yeah, like a resin kind of coating. So I don't know what this is. I don't have a clue in the world. I think the first reading of glass was more likely. Yeah. It's glass. It's weird. What is that? What is that? Do you see how the edges are tuckered or tucked, like look tucked in? Like if you were to stretch, do a really bad job on vinyl wrapping your car, or you wrap something in like velour or not velour, vellum, and it gets those tuck marks. I wish you could see that. There, you can see it. It's weird as hell. It's pretty. There you go. See the edges? It's got a really pretty effect though. This green and blue across the front. That is really neat. What was gonna make her? Like, who did this? What is this? I've never seen anything like this in my life. And I've seen a lot of rings. I've seen a million rings. 925. That's it. But it's black in the back and it feels like yeah, it looks like resin. Interesting. Weird stuff in this lot. 7.5. Are my fingers like shrinking or like, because no, it's fitting my 8. This thing's an 8 all day long. My finger is not a 7.5. This finger is an 8 all day long. There's a monster. That's big. See, that should read as a 9. They're all showing as 8. I need a metal one of these. I think it's a plastic kind of grabs. All right. You know what? So y'all know, I'm full disclosure here. This thing is saying 7.5. Don't ask me what it is. I don't know what this is. It's cool, whatever it is. It says 7.5. It goes on my 8 all day long. It's actually a little, you know, loose, tight on my 9. So I'm gonna say it's like an 8, 8.25. It says 7.5. Full disclosure. Yeah, I really shouldn't go to sleep with wet hair. I really shouldn't. It's not good. Let's weigh it, guys. It's the weirdest ring I've ever saw in my life. I've never seen nothing like this. It's 5. Dead on the money. 5. 5. Aren't you curious? Don't you want to get it just to see what the hell it is? I've tried picking it off. Doggone it. I've tried picking it off. I did. I thought, well, if I screwed up, so what? I need to know what this is. Doesn't want to peel off. I cleaned it. It says, no, bitch, I'm staying. But got the prettiest green pops up out of there. And blue. Isn't it pretty? I do like it. That'll catch your eye, right? Look at that thing. I think it's $15 with the eye catching. I do. I think that's fair. Yeah. And it's 5 grams on the money. Lucky number. I didn't clean this one because I think it's fabulously vintage. I love this setting. I am in love with this setting. It is flowers and leaves, and it runs along like a laurel. So it's got your flowers and leaves, and then the leaves come along around the edges like a laurel. Is pretty. It says all hand done. Again, we've got some creativity going on here. I don't know if they painted this and put acrylic over or how they accomplished this, but it's really pretty. I didn't clean it. I didn't. It's fine the way it is. It's beautiful. I'm gonna put it this way on my finger. Look at that. Yeah. Bermuda, Bahamas. I hate that song. Think of something better. We're gonna lay around the shanty mama and get a good buzz on. Look at that. Oh my God, I love this. Look at this side. Look at this. Focus camera. Come on. If I be still, which is easier said than done. There. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I really like this ring. It's like home in the bayou. Gotta lay around the shanty mama and get a good buzz on. Dun, 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 dun. I really do like this ring a lot. It's so pretty. I didn't even notice it until I was cleaning them other ones. I thought, I ain't gonna even touch you. You're just fine the way you are. $50. You want it? 50. Otherwise, I'm keeping it. I think he's really neat. I think he's really special. That's a cool ring. I guess I should test it for sterling. Did I test that last one? I don't remember. I'll test it just in case. Just in case. Where's my silver tester? Yes, she's blue as blue can be. She's as blue as blue can be. I run all over the place. Oh God, she's so pretty. I just love that. And it color changes too. Like purples and blues And you got stars in the sky too. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, beautiful. Which one did I have? Oh, the funky one. With the whatever that is. Did we test these others? I did. We tested them. I don't know if we tested this one. We will. Yeah, that's really neat, isn't it? I ain't liking the color of that robe, I'll tell you, but I've said that before and it'd be fine. So said, pay no mind to me. Yeah, it's silver. I just didn't like the color of the rub, but it's blue. I didn't clean the metal, so probably just a little dirty. I can't get over that. It's a little loose on my 8 and a little snug on my 9, but I can live with it. I can live with it. Ain't gonna bother me that much. But yeah, I think this is worth 50 all day long. Oh my God, that setting. I even think I weighed it. I don't think it matters. It has nothing to do with the value of this ring. Jack shit to do with it. 5.32. 5 and then 3 and 2 is 5. Cool. You are gorgeous, darling. Okay, what do we got left for rings? I cleaned these because I saw them when I was picking up to take the jasper or whatever. It's blue though. There's blue in that stone. And I thought, well, I don't know what these little bitty things are, but they're little bitty things. So let's see if they're anything, or if they just glass or what they're doing. Oops, it jumped. So where are you jumping into, sugar? Don't slide off. Don't slide off. Don't slide off. Oh, it keeps jumping on me. Oh, gee, I'm just so shocked and surprised. Aren't we shocked and surprised? It's at Tanzanite, the edge of emerald, and also, of course, tourmaline. It's green. Stone is green. It's in amethyst. So could be green amethyst. It's green. It's like a blue-green color. It's got real nice prong setting. It's quite a heavy-duty little setting. The band comes around and it's on top of the stone, and this band comes around the bottom, and then it has 4 really big prongs. Yeah, is showing, you know, the thing is, it's showing as amethyst. It's a blue-green stone. It is a gemstone. It's a little ring. It's sweet. I can't say it's a stacking ring because it's got those, see how these points stick up, so no, it wouldn't really lend itself to stacking. It's a 6.5. No, it's I'm in the twilight zone. It's saying it's 5. It's saying it's 5.5. I just relax it. If I give it, it's like 5 3/4. Am I the incredible shrinking woman, or what's just going on? Because that's my 6.5 all day long. It says 5 3/4, but I say it's a 6.5. It is. It is. 5 3/4? No. Look at that. No. No. It's a 6.5. And it's a blue-green stone. It says amethyst. It keeps going. It keeps going up to well, it does hit emerald. I mean, yeah, it's amethyst, emerald. It could be another raw emerald. Yeah, it definitely could be. It's showing up that way. These old rings like that, yeah, they very well could be the little bitty pieces because it ain't very big. I mean, what's it gonna be? A little bitty stone that big. See if I can see how deep that stone is. Yeah, actually, it might be about 1/4 carat. It's not bad. Amethyst or natural emerald, one or the other. It's right there. It's actually is on emerald, but it's not really green, as green as, I guess it is. It's a little blue green to me. You know what? I'm just gonna do 10 on that. It don't weigh hardly nothing, I'm sure. It's got a nice sound. Yeah, it's like 1.9 grams. I don't want to roll over you, so where'd you go? Hello. The problem with dropping silver, you can't pick it up with a magnet. You can't pick it up with the magnet. Where'd you go, Boo? Dog, you ain't moved, so I can't blame you. This is all on my crazy butt. Hit and roll. Where'd you roll? I reckon I just sweep the floor. And there's nothing on the floor. It ain't like it's messy. It could be hid up under a bunch of junk or nothing. It ain't but a slip of a ring is the problem with it. It ain't like it's a big ring that's going to grab my eye. I don't think it's up under the dog. He ain't moved. Oh, well. If somebody wants it, I'll sweep the floor. It'll turn up if I sweep the floor. So there's that. Here's another one. Had a little bitty stone in it. This one's way paler. Now see, this one I would say, yeah, this might be a natural emerald because it's that, you know, matte color. It's that lighter green, teeny tiny. This is the type of one I'd say, yeah, that's probably a natural emerald. Well, shit, it's jade. Oh, no, it wants to drop back down. Yeah, the damn thing. Sorry, I hit the metal. Yeah, it jumps up the jade out and then settles back down into emerald amethyst because they're right together. Interesting. Some old rings. Some old rings. Oh, I didn't even look for a mark. I don't reckon I want to find one. It's a really pretty color of silver, I'll tell you that. It is 19.5. Hey, it's got something to say. What you got to say, sugar? Come on. I know you said something. 925. Come on, just a little more. M as in Mary, H as in Harry, M-H. M-H. There's a couple people that could be M-H. I think this is Native American. Yeah, I do. I do. This is the widow one. It says it's 5.5. Doggone it. Maybe I shrunk. The rest of me sure as hell ain't shrunk. It's a little slip of a ring. But it's pretty. I know. Here it is there. We'll do 10 on it. Okay. You have to call the one Emerald one and call this one MH. That's the initials, MH. The MH ring. Green ring. I'm going to keep them in separate bags because they're not similar when you really look at them, but just reaching and grabbing. Yeah. This one is cool as hell. This is super cool. I haven't decided if this is rock crystal. It's quartz. It's natural quartz. What's blowing my mind is sometimes when I'm doing this, I'm getting a blue flash unless I'm seeing my pants through it, which could be. No, because when I hide it, I'm getting a blue flash on this. I wonder if this is moonstone. There's a big blue streak right through the center of it, like a flash of blue, right through the middle. Just show quartz. That's what I want to see. Just show quartz. That's what I want you to be. Okay, good deal. Your quartz. I like it. Yeah, I think it might be. See that? That's moonstone. That is a moonstone. I thought it was just clear quartz, like with no light, no nothing. I'm just seeing this white. But then after I cleaned it up and looking at it, look at that. It's got a nice blue flush. No, it's not opal. There's no pink in it. It's definitely a moonstone. But it's a natural one. Look at the nice, it's just I like the cut on it. I like the design on it. Look at this. See how it's offset? See, it gets real flat until you get that light. That's how moonstone is. Isn't that pretty? But I like that cut. You can see how the band is done here. Nicely set. Really, look at this. Nicely built ring. That's a nice ring. I like that. Abstract. Ooh. Yeah, I do like that. You're showing up the moonstone. Oh, it fell over on its side. So, okay, it's saying it's a 9 on my finger. Oh yeah, that's a pretty moonstone. I like the way it sets on its side. That is a really pretty moonstone. I'll do 35 on this ring. It's gorgeous and it's so stylistic, so nicely done. Really good work on that ring. That's really some nice work. Surely somebody claimed you. You're beautiful. Although a lot of artisan work, a lot of the studio pieces I have, no clue. You can attribute things to people, but it's, you know, never set in stone. Never set in stone. Nope, nobody claimed it. 5.8. Wow, that is a gorgeous ring. That is a really pretty ring. Yeah, 35 all day long, and that's a good price. I'm being very nice. I think this must be a chain bag. What do you think? Ah, my turquoise earrings. Do you really want to do this? No. Do you really want to let them go? Because these are Kingman turquoise, and they're brand new. They're shiny, shiny. Because I like them because, I mean, they're little, but there's a shit ton of that robin's egg in there. And it's the blossom. It's the squash blossom. They're not very big, so I haven't really worn them. I know. I'll put alcohol on them. I'm seeing if they'll go through my fat ears anymore. I'm telling you, I have real issues. Hey, they went. Let me see if I still like these. Oh, they are nice earrings. They're beautiful turquoise, aren't they? Yeah, I paid too damn much for these. I did. Because I bought them brand new. I even think they're marked white buffalo or nothing. I think they just say, yeah, they got the 925, and then I can't read it. Yeah, I think I'll just keep these. I paid too much for them. Yeah, it's one of those spur of the moment things. I wanted them. I bought them. Is that it for the rings? I got more somewhere. So y'all watched Tanya yesterday. It's so weird how we'll get similar pieces. Happens all the time. It's so trippy. At the beach, she had that big old sterling with the amethyst in the middle, them flowers. Well, there was one, and I had said in the chat, I think I've got like one that looked like that in a lot that I have coming. And sure enough, it is. I may have put it up because it's broken. I said, yeah, I think it might be broken. And it is, but it turned out, here it is. It is. I think hers is bigger, but I told y'all. It looks just like that one she had, only this one's smaller. And luckily, it's got the part here and the part here, so I can take it down and have Sergio put a clasp on it. You know, I guess I'm gonna have, I'll see if I can, I don't know what should be better on a piece like this. I can put either a fold over clasp, or I can put, you know, it would be easier for everybody's a toggle. Toggles are easier for everyone, aren't they? And look at that, it'll fit me. I think I'll have him put a toggle on it because I think that's easiest for people to get on and off. But yeah, isn't that funny? So she had this one at the beach. Hers is bigger. Otherwise, I'd have nailed that thing. But yeah, so the same thing. It gets funnier. Yesterday, she had a sterling silver butterfly. What's in my lot? A sterling silver vermeil butterfly. It's so weird. We get so much similar jewelry. It's crazy. It just says 925. S925. Really pretty filigree work. What is this here? Is this stone or, oh, this is all enamel. Are they anything in your eyes? Or are they empty? I can't tell. Poke your eyes. I'm gonna poke his eyes out, y'all, and see if there's something in there, if it's just empty. There's something in there. Just glass. Or these look like enamel. And I can't tell if that one's empty or if it's purple. It's purple because the other one's just like it. Yeah, I think those are just filled with just like a little bit of glass, all these little dots in here. Look, chill out. Yeah, glass. And the middle part's all enamel. So pretty cool. These are just little glass dots, and this is enamel work. There's glass in his eyes. It's old. Just says S925. It's just vermeil. That's all that says right there in the middle. All that filigree. That pen is awful. Is it long? No. Let me take a look at the class, try to age this thing. It ain't old. It ain't like real new or nothing, but well, that's interesting. Huh. God, it's an interesting looking class down there. Well, are you one of them that opens backwards? I think it is. It lifts straight up. That's all. It doesn't come like out. You don't like open it and push it this way or that way. It comes straight up. So it is an older one because it just goes straight in and closes instead of pushing it to one side or the other. So yeah, that's confusing for people, except for weirdos like me that realize some of them are backwards. Old ones like this are straight up and down. Straight up and down. That's how it goes in and out, straight up and down. Yeah, it's about like a 40s piece. That is so cool. I don't have a clue. I don't know anything about this butterfly. I feel stupid weighing it because the value to me is not about the weight of this thing. It is 10.35. Yes, a nice one. It's an old one. If you get it, just don't forget when you go to close it. When you open it, just you roll your barrel and just lift straight up. Don't try to go forward or backwards. Lift straight up. So when you put it in and close it, that feels normal. But even putting it in, you're going to be trying to go to one side or the other. It goes straight down, just right down. Neat. That's a neat one. I guess you can rub it. Ain't gonna hurt it. Not if it's well made, it ain't. It should rub silver. It should just rub sterling. Yep. I can't see. There we go. Yep. All right, that's a neat old butterfly. That's an old one. Yeah, I really do like this. It's so unusual. It's really neat. I love that old class that lifts straight up like that. You don't see those too much. Makes me wonder like where it was made. I don't think it was made in the US. I really don't. The pin is secure too. It has like this little curl thing at the end. So your pin don't stick out at all. It's really well made. I'll do 40 on that one. It's a really neat one. I'm thinking this is probably from France. I don't think it's from the US. No, that clasp doesn't look like it at all. At all. I've been going a while. I have no idea how long. I think that's all the rings I have right this moment, dear. Oh, I thought this was so cool. It's kind of sad. These tiger shells. I know they did not find an empty one. They're hard to find. I have one, but I bought him. I did. It's at a thrift. There was a bag of shells. He was in there and I bought him, but I've never, ever, ever seen one of these on the beach or out in the water on the sandbars with nothing in it. So that's kind of sad, but it's already done. It's a carved tiger shell. Pretty neat. I've seen a lot of carved shells. I don't think I've ever seen a carved tiger shell. Don't think I've ever seen one. Never. And I've been to a lot of shell shops. I've been to a lot of beach shops. Tanya, do you have those over there on the West Coast? See, I don't see these over here. I never see these over here. I don't even see those shells over here, those critters. No, I usually see those on the East Coast, not on the West Coast. Well, the West Coast of Florida. I do, yeah, you know, I think this is very vintage and I think it's really unique. So for the love of shells, yeah, I really do like him. Yeah, nice gift from my shell-loving in-laws. Excuse me, doors open. I'm gonna do 20 on him. I think he's unique. I've never seen one. I've seen every kind of carved shell you ever. I've never seen one of those ever, which I hope I don't ever see another one. I'm curious about this piece. I don't remember where I got it, but it's really, really pretty. Those look like crystals, or do they have AB on them? They have AB on them. I don't remember where I got this. It's really pretty. Looks sterling. Let's check it and see. It's a very beautiful bracelet, wherever I got it. I don't remember. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is sterling. It's unusual, isn't it, to see one like this that's sterling. It just has all the bench beads and then the AB crystals, which I think these are crystals. I don't think they're just AB coated. I don't. They are coated, but man, they do look like crystals, don't they? Bench beads and crystals. Oh, it has, someone has one of those breast cancer awareness little tiny charms hanging here. Bigfoot, that door being open is killing me. All that fuzzy shit's falling out of the trees. Very stylistic. I guess, and then on the end here, it's got another really pretty detail hanging. This is really pretty. I take off my funky beads. These do match though, right? The ones I found, because this is really pretty. I don't know where this came from. Not an earthly idea. God knows. I should probably look, because I don't know what I paid for it. I don't remember where it came from. I don't. It's gorgeous. Just freaking gorgeous. Yeah, I won't be able to get it on, but that's just my funky hands. Oh, look, I did it. So if I can do it, anyone can do it. God, is that beautiful. Let's test all of it. Have some patience. Y'all want to know if you're interested in buying it. And we're going to do everything. We're going to this little bitty doohickey here that's hanging the little dangle bead. Obviously, we're going to do this big round piece at the end. I think we already did that, didn't we? We're going to do the bench beads. So we'll do the smooth ones and the surface, the textured ones. That's not a very good rub, but it is. I'm getting it. Then we're going to do the textured bead. I'm sorry, I know, but if you're well made, it shouldn't hurt you. You're well made. See, you're fine. Okay, so we did all that. We did smooth, textured. We'll do these big bobberoonies here. Big bobberoonies, y'all. Big bobberoonies. I think it's all sterling. The rubs look freaking beautiful. I think that's it. I mean, we could do these flat things here. Let's not get freaking nuts. Let's not go crazy. We could do this in. Woo! We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rubs here. We got rubs all over the place. We've been a rubbing. And we are blue, 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 blue. We are blue. Wow, that's an impressive piece. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what I paid for it. It's a little nerve-wracking because I don't know that did I buy this from somebody? Did I get this in a jewelry lot? I don't remember. I have no clue at all. So just base it on what I think value is. Oh shit. It's 36.63. So that's 1 ounce, 8.68 grams. So it's 1 ounce, 8.68 grams, plus all those crystals. Holy shit. Yeah, 125. 125. I'd pay that for it. I might have. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna pause. I might come back and end because I can't see how long it's been going. I have no clue. I could have been going for hours. So let me check. So I'm gonna pause a minute. Yeah, I've been on a while. So I'm gonna wrap up with this because I teased you with it yesterday. This is sterling silver and citrine. It's got the spring clasp. It's got 3 really pretty citrine. And yeah, they do test citrine. It's all sterling. Excuse me. Come on. It's 9 grams, but yeah, it's all about the citrine. So I'm going to say it's probably about 6 carats of citrine. Really nice cabochons. Really well made. Really pretty. So yeah, I had tested them before. Do it again. Zoom. Yep, they're citrine. Yeah, they're really pretty. Really pretty. I'll put this on the neck for you. What is the length? Hang on. What is the length? What is the length? I've worn it. I think it's 18. Worn it quite a bit actually. So I'm on the right side. So your drop to the top of let me make sure I'm on the start here. To the top of the lowest, turn around. The top of the lowest piece of citrine here. I'm still backwards. What the actual heck, y'all? What the heck? So that's like 8.5, so 17 inches drop to the top of the lowest citrine because it's the Y shape. Very flattering on. I don't have an open neck to really show it off, but it is very flattering on. And I'll do, yeah, on this one, I think I paid $45 for it. So I'll do it for what I paid for it. I think I got this from Tanya. I just haven't worn it. I did for a while. At first, I lived in it. Oh my God, this piece. I wanted to share this with you guys. Okay, maybe I should just save it because it's a Diaderma coin necklace. I'm going to die. I haven't come up with a price on this yet. So yeah, wow, what a find. I love coin jewelry. I'm always on the lookout. But wow, was this a find? This is 18 karat vermeil, sterling silver. And yes, it's Italy. It's Italy. Yeah, it's marked 750. 925 is what they call Diaderma. Yes. To die for a piece. To die for a piece. I'll sleep on this one. I'll sleep on this one. I haven't researched it. I just know that it's good. I know this is a good thing when I saw the Diaderma. Oh, this one. Okay, I figured out what I paid for it. So I wanted to get it because I just wanted to look at the filigree. It is DAG Turkey. You see them all day long. The difference in this one is Turkish filigree. Much nicer. I'd say that they're probably second only to Odisha on their filigree work. And the stone is just coming up tourmaline. I thought it was kyanite. It's I don't know. There's probably a name for that blue stone that's not just tourmaline. I don't know what it is, but extremely nice. It is signed DAG, Turkey, beautiful filigree, a nice veil. You could wear it on something else. Very sturdy chain, spring clasp, 50. I can't remember. I don't remember. I was like, what did I pay for that? I bought it just to look at it, just to look at the filigree. I don't wear crosses. I don't. Not my bag. I'm not anti-religion or anything. I just don't wear crosses. Not my thing. So yeah, that's what I have into it, because I bought it just to see what it was like. Okay, thank you so much. You know the deal. I could schedule this and drop it at 3. Honestly, it's just hard because for a good 3 hours, there's emails coming in, and that's when I'm trying to cook dinner, you know, and hubby comes home, and you know, I'm just gonna be straight with you guys. He feels left on the back burner, kind of, you know, so because I'm ignoring him, my face is in my computer, and you know, I'm just half-assed cooking dinner. So I told him, you know what, I'll stop dropping my videos later after dinner so that when you come home, you know, it sounds corny. You might say, oh, you know, you should have I do have my freedom. I do whatever the hell I want to do. He didn't say don't do it. I'm the one that recognized it, that I saw it. And after losing my daughter, I don't take anyone for granted, most certainly not my husband. So I hope you understand why I'm dropping my videos later. That way I can give you my undivided attention, but for the time it needs to be, he gets my undivided attention. So I'm sure we all think that's a good thing, right? Yeah. Okay. Love you all so much. Any questions? I told you as much as I could find about this piece. I think I did good to track down what I did to find the Comanchero, because I went Comanche and then I'm like, it had to go back because they weren't building brickwork. I had to go back. Where was this from? How did this happen? The horse's tail really helped. So happy. So let me know if you have any questions. I've got to go look and see. This is, if I recall, something insane, like over 2 ounces. I don't think I can weigh it on here. Yeah, I don't think so. I know it's something crazy, like over 2 ounces of sterling. Yeah, it's like, I think it's 3 to 4. I'll put it on my mail scale if you're interested in a really huge signed Taxco vintage, absolutely incredible mid-century modernist. It is Taxco. It is signed. It's heavy as hell. Inquire and I'll go look. I really thought I could get away with wearing it. I know. I said I was going to quit buying heavy stuff, but I thought the way it was made, that the weight would be distributed. And the cuff is fine. The cuff fits great. So it'll fit a 6.5 wrist. It'll fit a smaller wrist. But I don't want to break up the set. I think that would not be a cool thing to do. I just don't. Like I said, China and jewelry sets, you really should not break them up. Bad form, man. Bad form. I'm stealing a bag from another bracelet for you, little buddy. Okay, thank you guys so much. And sorry my video yesterday was kind of a nightmare, but you know, shit happens. Life goes on, right? Love you. Bye, everybody. Take care of yourselves.